Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to Pink Lady Presents It Ain't Over Till You or I Say It's Over with Lives Well Lived. And today I have a very good friend of mine. Is he not adorable? Fleet Easton. Now, we're going to go first and we're going to tell everybody we call him Prince Fleet Easton. So tell me how that began.
Well, of course, I live in Palm Springs, and they were starting to call me the Prince of Palm Springs. And so at that time, we were trying to get the mayor to sanction it, and we were going to have a coronation, but we couldn't get it sunk together. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Sink together. Yeah. And so I was in Beverly Hills, and I happened to meet Prince Mario Max Schönberg-Lippe of Germany.
Right.
And we became very dear friends. And I thought, boy, what a great publicity stunt it would be if I could get a real prince
Well, yeah.
to make me a prince.
Yeah.
So I thought it would be a great idea to call Prince Max and
Right. Have him crown you.
And have him crown me.
Yeah.
So I called him up and he said, Fleet, I would love to do it. So we made the arrangements, and I had about 350 people attend the coronation.
Okay.
And he placed the crown on my head and named me the Prince of Palm Springs.
I love it.
And I was very fortunate. He said, I'm going to bring you a special gift. And I didn't know what it was. And he brought me a certificate naming me Legendary Entertainer of the World for 2016 from the royal family.
I love that. Now, you began
Yes.
your journey
Yes.
when you were, what, 5 years old?
5 years old.
And
I
where
sang.
was that?
I was in Akron, Ohio.
Okay.
And I was going to Bible school.
Oh.
And during the summertime.
Okay.
Because I needed something to do. And so they heard me singing, and they were doing a concert with an orchestra, and they said, we want you to sing a solo.
Oh.
So I sang my first solo when I was 5 years old, and I sang How Great Thou Art.
I love that. Now, you also then, from there, you went and studied at the American Ballet Theater.
Yes. Well, actually,
How was that?
Well, actually, I started out in musical theater in Akron, Ohio.
Oh, okay.
When I was 17 years old, a friend of mine got tired of me saying I want to be in show business. Well, of course, in Akron, there's not much opportunity for show business. So one day I was over there, and they said, get in the car. And I said, well, where are we going? They said, don't worry about it. Get in the car. So we got in the car, and they took me to Goodyear Musical Theater, which is a professional equity theater. I auditioned, I got the part, and I knew exactly what I was going to do the rest of my life.
Do you remember the name of the first
Hello,
one?
Dolly.
Hello, Dolly.
I played the part of Stanley.
So, Fleet, after you left the ballet, what did you do?
Well, I flew back to Akron, Ohio,
Right.
and I bought a guitar, and I
Okay.
started taking piano lessons. And within 6 months, I had taught myself enough, just
Wow.
taught myself, that I started entering talent contests. And the first one I went out for, I tied for first, but they gave it to the other person.
Oh.
The second one I went out for, I told my mother the night before, I said, you know what? They are going to love me so much. I'm going to win this. They're going to hire me. And you know what? I went that night, I won, and the next day at 4 o'clock, the band leader called me and hired me, and I sang with that band for 4 years.
When I first met you,
Yes.
we both got an award,
Yes.
Touching Lives.
Yes.
And that was with Kathy V.
Yes.
And that's where you and I first met. And then we've just continued our friendship because every time I have an event, I think of Fleet to come in and be our guest singer. And you always take over.
Thank
and
you.
you're always phenomenal.
Thank
we had
you.
you at the Ronald Reagan Library.
Yes.
You just blew everybody away.
It
Blew
was
everybody
amazing.
away.
You know, I never ever dreamed that I would be singing at the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library.
Or that you would meet a pink lady.
That I would meet a pink
Hello.
lady. And I just found out that I'm going to be receiving the All Men Rock Entertainer of the Year Award again. I received it this year. That makes now 7 times I've received Entertainer
That's
of the Year.
fabulous. I want you to do something that is not scripted. I need a few 30 seconds
Okay.
of Bruno Mars type
Okay.
thing.
Well, you know, they call me Bruno Racci because in my show I do Bruno Mars,
Okay.
but I dress like Liberace.
Right, right.
So it's something like this.
Okay.
Hit this, that ice cold Michelle Pfeiffer, that white gold. This one for those hood girls, those good girls. Street masterpiece, I'm styling, I'm wildin', I'm living up in the city. I got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent, gonna kiss myself, I'm so pretty. I'm too hot. Call the police and the fireman, I'm too hot. Make a dragon want to retire, man, I'm too hot. Just say my name, you know who I am, too hot.
Yes.
I said my band about that money, break it down. Pink, sing your hallelujahs. Hey.
Oh, my Lord. I tell you, I know, I am blessed to know people
You know,
like
I do that on tables and swing from
I
chandeliers.
love it. We don't have a chandelier.
I
Next
know.
time.
Next time.
But you know what? We will be right back because he, my dear friend, Prince Fleet Easton, is going to show you what I love him for, and audiences all over the country adore him for. We'll be right back.
I want to thank you so much, Pink, for having me on the show today. And I want to dedicate this song to all those servicemen who helped to keep our country free. If tomorrow all the things were gone I've worked for all my life, and I had to start again, just my family by my side. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, you can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you, defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston, from New York to LA, there's a pride in every American's heart. It's time we stand and say, we're proud to be American, at least we know we're free. And we won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you, defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I'll gladly stand up next to you, defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Oh, wow. Yes. Fleet is a gentleman who really and truly takes all the genres of music and makes it his own. So today is no different. Fleet has a song that he played for us and sang for us at the Reagan Library. And it's a song that means a lot. It's one that it's an opera song, and it's about how one sleeps at night, how you can be up all night thinking about something. And this particular song, sleeping, thinking about things that the world should be taken care of.
Ne son dormo, ne son dorma. Toporo principessa nella tua fredda
de stanza, guarda delle stelle che framano amore, addio speranza. Ma il mio mistero cosa è me? Il nome mio ne son sopra, no, sotto la bocca la dirò quando la luce splenderò. Per il mio bacio scioglierà il silenzio che ti far mia. Dio quando si tramontate stelle, tramontate stelle, all'alba la vincerò, vincerò, vincerò. Vincerò,
Woo! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Wow. You know, what can one say to you or to an audience when someone like yourself takes every genre of music and makes it your own? Prince Fleet Easton, thank you for blessing us, for coming on our show. My dear friends out there, as you know, we always have a life that is being lived well. Today was no different with Fleet Easton, my prince, and now your prince. God bless you.
Thank you so much.
God bless everyone out there, and we will see you next time.
Have a wonderful, blessed day, everyone.
At one time or another, every family is faced with mobility issues for a loved one. Call Before You Fall is here for you with all the safety and mobility solutions your family needs. Come see Alex in the Call Before You Fall showroom, or if you can't, they'll come to you in one of their fully stocked service vans. So put your mind at ease today. Call Alex at 1-800-829-1491. Remember, be on the safe side.
I am standing with a beautiful young woman, Ruby Hayes. Ruby, we met a few years back on some auditions that I was having for some musicals that I was doing. And Ruby got on the stage and she just belted a song out, and we went, oh, wow, that's for me and everybody else. So Ruby, tell me something. This time around, my audience is going to get a little different idea of what we're doing. Normally we talk a little about it, but I want them to hear you first. Ruby Hayes, everyone, so take it away.
Gonna do a little song by Ray Charles. Hey everybody, let's have some fun. You only live but once, and when you're dead, you're done. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're old. Get yourself together and let the good times roll. Don't sit there mumbling, talking trash. If you want to have a ball, you got to go out and spend some cash. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're old. Get yourself together and let the good times roll. Ruby Hayes is in town. I got $1.25 and I'm just riding a cloud. But don't let nobody play me cheap. I got 50 cents more that I'm gonna keep. Let the good times roll. Let the good times roll. I don't care if you're old. Get yourself together and let the good times roll. No matter whether it's rainy weather, if you want to have a ball, you got to get yourself together. Hey, get yourself under control and let the good times roll. Yeah. Next, I'm going to do a song written by Buddy Johnson, old friend of mine. You made me leave my happy home. You took my love and now you're gone. Since I fell for you, it's too bad, it's too sad, but I'm still in love with you. Hey, first you love me, you love me and then you snub me. But what can I do? 'Cause I'm still in love with you. I guess I'll never see the light. No, 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 no. I get the blues most every night since I fell for you. Oh, I get the blues since I fell for you, fell for you, fell for you.
everyone. We're back. And I knew when you heard some great music here from Ruby that you want us to continue, and we will. So Ruby, you were born in Arkansas, and you started at 14. And
Yes.
where were you singing at that time?
I started singing at age 14 in a little country church called Shady Grove Baptist Church.
Oh, I love that. Sounds like something from a TV show. I love that. You did in the U.S. Armed Forces, you were in their entertainment club. Is that what they call it? I mean, to explain that to our audience.
Oh, yes. Later on, when I started my own jazz and blues band,
Okay.
I was hired by the Armed Forces Entertainment. It's AFE. It's similar to the USO, but they hire local entertainment to go and entertain the troops. And they selected me and my band out of hundreds of bands from around the country.
Love it.
And we went to Honduras
Oh,
and
wow.
performed on the Air Force Base, the Soto Cano Air Force Base.
Okay.
And we also went to Puerto Rico and performed on the Fort Buchanan Air Force.
and how
not
long
the
did
Fort
you do
Buchanan
that?
Army Base there.
Great. How long did you do that?
We that was about 2-week tour. And so we would perform on the base, and then the organizers would send us on a tour of the country. So it was a blast.
Yeah. You were nominated. I'd like you to tell our audience for a few things.
Well, in 2001, I recorded my first CD
And that was?
called Ruby's Blues.
Ooh, okay.
And it was a cover record. I chose like classic blues songs that people really liked, popular songs people loved, and recorded an album with my band. And it won Best Blues Album by the Washington Area Music Association,
There you go. I love it.
which they call WAMA.
Whamma.
Washington
I go,
area.
wow, whamma.
Right. And they have an annual event called the Whammies, which is like the Grammys.
Okay.
Yeah. And so I won Best Blues Album, and then next year it was Best Blues Vocalist
Oh,
by
very
WAMA.
nice.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. Well,
Yeah.
since I've known you in the past, 5-7 years here,
Yeah.
I mean, you have grown so in your
Thank you.
performances and your singing and just the way that you carry yourself, Ruby. I think sometimes we get comfortable in who we are, and you definitely have. You also sang for one of our famous presidents. Who was that? Tell our audience.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. And how did that happen?
President Barack Obama.
Yes.
I tell you, I wanted to sing for the inaugural ball in 2009. And I applied to the committee. There's a committee who organizes all
Oh,
these balls
okay.
around Washington. And I never heard from the committee.
Oh,
One day I got an email from a musician
yeah.
who said he knew a booking agent who was looking for a blues singer for Barack Obama's inaugural ball.
Wow.
And so that's how I ended up like through the back door getting an opportunity to
Oh, my
perform.
goodness. Let's show a video right this minute of a feature film that you're in, and it's called A Stone Cold Christmas.
It's always sad when someone leaves unexpectedly.
Your dog went on my property again. Hello? Or would you rather I call the cops and you can talk then?
I wonder where her family went.
Probably somewhere celebrating.
Oh, I'm calling.
The only time she opened her mouth was to complain.
You know what? Let me step in any of this mess. You and your little boy toy will be buying me... Apologies. You will be buying me new shoes because we know he can't afford it.
Well, at least she in a better place now.
So are we. Ooh, let's go. Mama needs a massage on her feet.
Is that right?
You're going to be up there getting a Emmy one day. That would be good for the best song in a movie or whatever. And I
Right,
want to be there,
right.
right there with Dove, clapping our hands, saying, "You go, girl.
Oh,
you
right.
go." So we will be right back with Ruby Hayes phenomenal singer, lovely lady.
I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. They got a crazy way of loving, and I'm gonna get me some. I'll be standing on the corner, 12th Street and Vine. I'm gonna be standing on the corner, y'all, 12th Street and Vine. With my Kansas City baby and a bottle of Kansas City wine. Well, I might take a train, I might take a plane, but if I have to walk, I'm going just the same. Going to Kansas City, here I come. They got a crazy way of loving, and I'm gonna get me some. I'm gonna pack my bags, leave at the break of dawn. Yes, I'm gonna pack my bags, leave at the crack of dawn. My man will be sleeping and he won't know that I'm gone. Now listen to this. Now if I live with that man, you know I'm gonna die. I gotta find a friendly city, and that's the reason why I'm going to Kansas City, here I come. Oh yeah, they got a crazy way of loving, and I'm gonna get me some. I said they got a crazy way of loving, and I'm gonna get me some. Crazy way of loving, and I'm gonna get me some. Thank you.
Woo! Yes. I'm going to Kansas City with you.
Come on, baby.
We appreciate all of you watching Pink Lady Presents, because we feel that we bring to you all the people that have a giving nature that makes this world a better place. Thank
That's
you
right.
so very, very much.
Thank you.
God bless you, my darling. We will see you next time on Pink Lady Presents.
I'm gonna live till I die. I'm gonna laugh instead of cry. I'm gonna take the town and turn it upside down. I'm gonna live until I die. They're gonna say, what a guy. I'm gonna play for the sky. Ain't gonna miss a thing. I'm gonna have my fling. I'm gonna live until I die. The blues I lay low, I'll make 'em stay low. They'll never trail over my head. I'll be a devil